Hey guys, welcome to Wrestling Daze and welcome to a video I really do not want to make. You might have seen on the live streams that the Wheel of Fun landed on forfeit. Now normally if it lands on forfeit I'll end up eating something disgusting or something along those lines. But this time I was challenged to watch a match, not just any match, but a match involving my two least favourite wrestlers. I've never seen this before. I don't want to see this now. Eva Marie versus Liv Morgan. Now, before we go any further, right, let me just say, I have nothing against Liv Morgan. I have nothing against Eva Marie, right? Eva Marie was brought in as really like an interviewer slash manager slash, I don't really know why she was brought in. She was brought in for Total Divas, and she kind of added to that world, and then before you knew it, she was then starting to, you know, perform in the ring. Well, I say perform, but she was like trying to be a wrestler. She got some great training from the Brian Kendrick, but she just didn't have it in her, and I think it's because she's not like passionate about wrestling. I mean, since she's left WWE, I know that she's got her YouTube channel that she has, and I know that she appears on like sports shows and things like that, maybe does a bit of modeling. It's not as if she's gone off to Impact Wrestling or she's not doing something in New Japan Pro Wrestling, because she doesn't care about wrestling. So that's fine, it's absolutely fine. But it was never gonna work, was it? It was never gonna work. And then on top of that, you got Liv Morgan. Now, Liv Morgan has got some tricks in her bag. I've seen her do some nice little spots in the ring. But the thing for me was that she was still learning. She was down in NXT and she was progressing. She was learning. Next thing I know, she's on the main roster. She's on the main roster. She's in the Riot Squad. She's having awful matches on SmackDown and Raw, and it's like, what? They went too quick with that girl. She should be down at the Performance Center in NXT, learning the trade before she gets called up to the main roster. So, this isn't about Liv Morgan. I just feel sorry for Liv Morgan. And yeah, well, it's totally about Eva Marie. So, with that being said, let's get to the action. Oh, we've got to sit through the intros. No, I'm not going to cope with this. I'm really not going to cope with this. I mean, what we'll say is it's a decent robe. You know what I mean? It would have made a decent Mattel figure. In fact, I will say this as well. They did make a very good Eva Marie Mattel figure. Who the hell is that? Oh, they totally planted that person in the crowd. I swear that sign said Eva Marie for champ. No one in their right mind would have brought that, made that sign and then brought that sign. So, as I was saying, they have made a good Eva Marie figure. It was in the recent NXT Basic line. It's all red everything Eva Marie. It's good. I think it's a good figure. What was this? What's this? What's that? Like, first of all, she's doing it too thin. It's like, and it's meant to be around your waist. She's like up here. She's like, I want a little belt here. Just a little one here. Not the big one around my waist, but up here. Oh, God, could you imagine if they'd put the women's title on her? Okay. You haven't done anything! She literally hasn't done anything! Right. There's one thing I know about girls from New Jersey, you don't mess around. No, you don't. Okay, that's nice. Alright, fair play. Bit of a Trish Stratus there from Liv Morgan. This is what I'm saying, Liv Morgan does have a few tricks in her bag, and I will give her credit for that. What's this? What's this?
That left arm over the middle rope. There's something about Eva Marie. Like her or not, I mean, week after week we see.
I can't even hear what they're chanting, but it's not "This is awesome." Suplex into a pin. Well, I mean, the crowd are red hot. The crowd are red hot for this one. Eva's ratchet. I never understood what that meant. I don't think it's a term we use here in the UK. I hope it's PG. I hope it's a PG term. But you used to hear it quite a bit. I heard it a lot about Sasha. When Sasha was down in NXT. It doesn't get said anymore. Probably for the best. Nice enziguri. Drop kick. Drop kick. They're a little messy, drop kick wise. She. Booze. What was that? What was that? The crowd are chanting, what was that? Oh my god, that's one of the worst. Oh, please be over. Boos from the crowd. Little red Corvette, Byron Saxton. You creep. I can't hear what they're chanting, but again, it's not "this was awesome" or "this is awesome" or "fight forever." If I was there, I would chant that. In an ironic fashion, of course. Eva Marie. Why does she keep doing this? Are you doing that to wind me up, aren't you? Oh, guys. That was every bit as difficult as I thought it was going to be. There's hope for Liv Morgan. I think she can wrestle, but she just needs a chance to develop. And Eva Marie, I mean, as a person, I've got nothing against her. I wish her all the best for YouTube and all of that kind of stuff. It is literally her wrestling. When it came to watching her matches, I really struggled. So she did have, what I will say is there was one match I remember of hers that was okay in the sense of the drama. I think it was a title match that she had against Asuka, and they kind of teased that she was going to cheat her way to victory, so you didn't know if they were going to put the belt on her, and that, like, oh my god, don't put the belt on this woman kind of drama really made the match quite interesting. I was quite invested in it because I was just pleading with them to not do that. Thankfully they didn't do that, but I would say that I was fairly entertained by that match. I mean, yes, for the wrong reasons, but still, I was fairly entertained. So, there we go. I did it. I survived it. That might have been, well, I would say that was one of the worst matches I've ever seen. If you know of a worse match, let me know in the comments below. If you like the video, give it a like. Hit the subscribe if you haven't already. And hopefully, see you again next time. Bye for now.